Now, I seen you touch on this before about Suge starting a distribution company with Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, and Dame Dash.
Right.
Can you touch on that a little bit?
Right. Um, Suge Knight wanted us to keep, I guess, the money into the black business, you know, with these record labels. I think Suge was like, when it came to business, he was a genius, you know, because he was like trying to get Irv, Jay Prince, Dame Dash, who else? It was somebody else. Eric B. them. He was trying to get them to get their own, they all come together and start their own publishing company. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Publishing, distribution of our own music. And when Puff and Jay got a whiff of that information, you know, they took it to the handlers, and I guess they was telling them this can't happen. And that's when all the other black labels and stuff, the FBI started running in, getting up information, drugs and everything. And who else was that? Jimmy Henchman. Then that's when all the drugs and all this other stuff started being, you know, the FBI started investigating all these labels for all this other bullshit when Suge tried to unite those labels in order to get distribution in a publishing company.
Damn.
And there is proof that Kirk Burroughs had of that him and Puff taking information to the FBI.
So Puff was that mad about it. Damn.
Well, I guess the handlers was that mad about it because they knew if those companies, you talking about Violators, you know, or any of those companies, they start, all those companies with big labels, if they start doing their own distribution, their own publishing, what are these other companies gonna get?
It would cut a lot of people out, that's for sure.
No doubt.
So I guess there was a situation with 50 Cent where he was on a plane, or you ran into him when he was on a plane?
Nah. Me and 50 was riding a plane together. We was going to Vegas.
Okay.
This before he had got shot.
Oh, okay. Before he got shot. Okay.
Yeah. This before he had got shot.
So I guess you guys ended up at a party with Supreme?
Right. I didn't really know that 50 and Preem them was beefing like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and 50 had a conversation about him and Ja, and why Ja was beefing at him and everything like that, or why they had some kind of misunderstanding or whatever like that. And when we got off the plane, I had asked 50, are you good with holding one of my girlfriends? And he was like, yeah, I'm good with that. So we was just chilling at the party, and Irv Gotti and them had rolled up in a limousine, and nobody got out but Preem, because they were supposed to be going to Chaz's party. So nobody got out but Preem, and Preem was at the door, and 50 was just mean mugging him, and I didn't know why he was mean mugging him. You know what I'm saying? So Preem was telling me, yo, man, tell Chaz that we not coming to the party. We finna go over here on the strip or whatever like that, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. And 50 just was leaning on the barricade, just like as if he was waiting for one of those cats to come out the car. I didn't really know they had a beef like that. And Preem left. So I went up to tell Chaz, I said, yo, Chaz, Preem down there, and I'm wondering why they ain't coming to the party. He said, they not coming up. I said, nah. He said, they going someplace else. And him and 50 was just mean mugging each other. And he said, yo, yeah? I said, he said, where 50 at now? I said, he's still down there. He said, yo, he all right? I said, yeah, he all right. I gave one of my girlfriends. Chaz was like, yo, you gave him what? I said, yeah. I gave one of my girlfriends. She chilling with him. She said, yo, get that back from him. That boy a loose cannon, man. I was like, what's wrong? He said, yo, they got beef. I was like, oh, shit. So I didn't get it back from 50, you know. I just let him hold it for the rest of the night. And then after the night, I had got it back from him.
Was that your first time meeting 50?
Nah, 50 was over in the studio. You got to realize 50 used to be at the studio, Chaz Studio, Black Hands. So I would see him up in the studio and everything. That was the first trip I ever went to with 50 on. We stopped in St. Louis. My brothers and them met him and everything like that. But that's the first trip I went with 50 on. I think it was 50 Antonio.
50 says he did some writing for Puff.
Yeah. He used to be able to write 50. Yep.
Did you see a lot of that? Like, did you see him in the studio?
I seen a lot of people write for Bad Boy, but I never seen 50 over there writing for him.
What was your first thoughts when you first met 50? Did he have that reputation even back then?
Nah, like, you got to realize is that I was like the big homie. You get it? They was up and coming. They was trying to be somewhere. So they know all the shit that I was going through, all the people and all the rappers I've been around. And I was opening doors for people, for Chaz and Black Hands and everything like that. You know, like when they go to clubs, they go to parties, they always have me there first with them because I knew everybody. When they was going to some people in the industry, I could open their doors because I knew people at Sony, Arista. I knew people at the labels because I had ran around with Puff for a few years. You know what I mean? So I was the big homie, you know, me and this other kid named Prince for Black Hands. So I was opening doors. I was the one that made the introduction to K Slay. They didn't even know K Slay. I made that introduction to Black Hands to K Slay.
Okay. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.